Imagine a quiet, ordinary village suddenly falling silent. 600 souls, gone, without a trace. Doors left open, meals half-eaten, tools abandoned mid-use. The only clue to their fate? A chilling message scrawled on a blackboard: there is no salvation. This isn't a legend or a fabricated tale, it is the true story of Hoer Verde, a small Brazilian village that vanished in 1923. Before delving into the mystery, let us first understand what Hoer Verde was: a tranquil community nestled in the heart of Brazil. Life here was simple. Families farmed, children played in the dusty streets, and the world beyond their village seemed like a distant dream. Yet, one day, that dream turned into a nightmare. The discovery was as startling as it was eerie. Travelers passing through the area stumbled upon the village. Expecting the usual bustle of rural life, they found only silence. The homes were intact, the food still warm in some places, but there wasn't a single soul in sight. In the center of the village was the school, where the travelers found a message written in haste on a blackboard: there is no salvation. A cryptic statement, devoid of explanation, but heavy with meaning. Was it a warning? A final lament? Or something else entirely? To understand the disappearance of Hoer Verde, we must place it in its historical context. Brazil in the 1920s was a nation grappling with political instability. Rebellions and guerrilla movements were common, and rural areas often found themselves caught in the crossfire. Could the people of Hoer Verde have fled in fear of violence? There are parallels in history. Consider the Roanoke colony in North America, where settlers vanished, leaving only the enigmatic word, Croton. Or the Anasazi people, who abandoned their settlements in the American Southwest under mysterious circumstances. Are these events connected by a shared thread of human fear, natural disaster, or something more sinister? Several theories attempt to explain the vanishing of Hoer Verde. One of the more plausible ideas involves political unrest. At the time, guerrilla warfare was spreading across Brazil, and rural communities were often displaced by these conflicts. Yet, if the villagers fled, why did they leave behind their belongings? Why was there no evidence of violence or struggle? Another theory suggests mass hysteria or a sudden threat, such as an outbreak of disease. In such cases, fear can drive people to abandon their homes without thought for their possessions. However, the sheer scale of this disappearance, every single resident, is difficult to explain. Then there are the more fantastical theories. Alien abduction is often whispered about in such cases, particularly in regions like Brazil, where UFO sightings are not uncommon. Could the villagers of Hoer Verde have been taken by beings beyond our understanding? Others point to the supernatural. Brazilian folklore is rich with stories of curses, spirits, and otherworldly forces. Could the village have been the target of some dark, malevolent power? Skeptics dismiss such notions, but for many, the unexplained nature of the disappearance leaves the door open to these possibilities. Natural disasters are another potential explanation. Sinkholes, earthquakes, or sudden environmental changes can devastate communities. Yet, Hoer Verde's infrastructure was untouched, ruling out many of these scenarios. And then there is the Blackboard message: there is no salvation. Its meaning has been debated for decades. Some see it as a religious statement, perhaps written in the face of an impending catastrophe. Others view it as a psychological marker, evidence of despair, mass panic, or even collective resignation. Experts have weighed in on the psychological implications of such messages. Fear, especially when shared by an entire community, can lead to extraordinary actions. The phrase could represent a collective acknowledgement of doom, whatever form that doom might have taken. Hoer Verde's story has endured, passing from whispers to folklore and into the modern age. Similar mysteries, like the Dyatlov Pass incident in Russia or the disappearance of the Mary Celeste's crew, continue to capture our imagination. They remind us of the fragility of life and the limits of our understanding. To this day, no definitive answer exists. Theories abound, but the truth remains elusive. What happened to the villagers of Hoer Verde? Did they leave willingly, or were they forced? Were they victims of human conflict, natural disaster, or something far stranger? In the end, the vanishing of Hoer Verde is more than just an unsolved mystery. It is a testament to the unknown forces, both external and internal, that shape human existence. As we ponder the fate of this lost village, we are left with one question: what do you believe happened?